Hello, this is David Tillieu, Commissioner of the Republic Football League. I'm just making this quick video to inform everybody that we have had a few setbacks in the operations of the league. What we have done is, through the first 4 weeks that we have played, we have decided to consider that as an unofficial preseason, with some of the teams not returning for the regular season starting today at 3 o'clock between the Buffalo Blitzers and the New York Phantoms. You will notice some of the team names have changed, like the LA Crows are now the California Renegades, and then the Buffalo Stampeders are now the Buffalo Blitzers. Now, a few other things are different. We are only having 6 teams, Buffalo, New York, Orlando, Las Vegas, California, and Hawaii. What we are also doing is, with the 6 teams, we're playing a 12-game season, and the tiebreakers are a little bit different now. There will be head-to-head matchups, even though if you play a team more than twice, between those 2 teams will be the head-to-head matchups and the postseason point system. Basically, with you get 5 points for a win and 3 points for an overtime win, and if you go to overtime and you're the losing team, you get 2 out of those 5 points. So in total, there's only 5 points given out per game. A team could get all 5 with a regulation win, or 3 with an overtime win, regardless of how many overtimes it goes into, since we use NCAA Football 2010. Now, it is a 12-game shortened season, but if there is a need for a playoff, since the championship game will be played on December 31st, we will be playing a playoff game, if necessary, on December 28th, that Monday before the game. Now, also, starting next season, possibly, we will be having a minor league, or no, sorry, not a minor league, but a minor championship, called the RFL United States title game, which will be played the week before the RFL championship game, which this year, since we're only having 6 teams, and only playing a 12-game shortened season instead of a 14-game season, which we'll play next year with all 6 teams. That's how things are going to get run. The reason why we're doing this is to just make sure that all the stats are kept, like passer ratings, passing yards, rushing yards, amount of tackles in a game, time of possession for each team, things like that, to have more details on that. We will also be broadcasting highlights on our official RFL website, which is rflfootball.com. We will also be, since we use YouTube, they'll only be about 10 minutes in length. But also, with that said, we are going to do our best to go ahead and try to have rebroadcast the games via the internet on a delayed basis on our website, rflfootball.com, through YouTube, but we'd have to split it up in 10-minute segments, and we might cut some unnecessary parts out of it, I guess, for some parts that are not insignificant of the game due to time constraints, like they do on replays of college football games on ESPN. Now, that said, the teams that were cut, the 6 teams that are no longer in the league as of this moment, if we do ever decide to expand those cities like Boston, or Tennessee, or El Paso, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, or Los Angeles, might even, and a few other teams, will be considered for expansion teams if we decide to go to 8. But as of right now, we are staying with 6, and we might be staying with 6 for the foreseeable future. Also, due to with the United States title game that I mentioned earlier, if we went to 8 teams, we'll have a 4-game playoff. No divisions, just teams 1 through 8 in league standings. Makes it easier to decide playoff formats that way. And it eliminates the chance of an 8-6 division winner having a playoff spot over a 10-4 second place or third place division finisher. So basically, it'll just be teams 1 through 8 in the season. Top 4 go to the playoffs, and then the loser of the playoff games will play for the U.S. title, and those winners will play for the RFL World Championship game, which right now does not have an official name. Right now, we're just calling it the RFL Championship game. But if we just still have 6 teams, teams that place 3rd and 4th place in the regular season standings will play in that title game starting next year. We are considering that, but highly unlikely that we will be having that game this year as well, unless we push the RFL Championship game back a week, which we like to have it done before New Year's Day in time, right before the Rose Bowl and the NFL playoffs. So the season starts today, October 9th, between the Buffalo Blitzers hosting the New York Phantoms at UB Stadium, which is a replica on the NCAA college football game. Also, to let everyone know, we have a disclaimer on our website saying that the NCAA football game is owned by EA Sports. We did buy a copy of it for the use. We are not making any money off of this league with videos and highlights and things like that. That's just for fun. Do we have AdSense and AdSense search from Google on our website? Yes, but that has no affiliation with EA Sports at all. We just posted that up there to have advertising and things like that, help run costs for the league with internet bills, things like that. We are considering purchasing jerseys and helmets, replica helmets and stuff, just for fun, for all 6 teams. That has not been officially decided yet, though. But if you do have questions, you can email us at our official website at rflfootball@hotmail.com. And we'll look forward to the games. We will, like I said, rebroadcasting games on a delayed basis, starting with the Buffalo-New York game, hopefully by 8 o'clock tomorrow night, online. So without a doubt, we will have full detailed stats and stuff. We might just put video link files or file links on the webpage so you can download them, and then we'll also post them like that as well. But if you were to have to download the file, you're going to have Microsoft's spreadsheet, since that's the format that we use. Well, without further ado, welcome to the league, and I hope to have fun. If you do have questions, like I said, just email us at rflfootball.com, and we will be also having a bi-weekly or bi-monthly right now newsletter on the website, or going out to emails if you're interested in that. Thank you.